Aaron Donald, one of the greatest linemen that has ever played the game, won a Super Bowl with the Los Angeles Rams, Defensive Player of the Year. J.J. Watt, another one of the greatest defensive linemen to ever play the game. This is your boy Mad Mike coming at you guys with yet another video. All right, so this one I really want to speak on this because, you know, looking at just searching around the internet, social media, if you will, I saw a conversation. It would led me to make this short. And the short, you guys have absolutely done a great job of responding to it. Like I said, I love when y'all respond to those shorts and respond to the conversation because I can, you know, go into detail and get my opinion about, you know, the topics. And this topic is spawned to me, the idea came to me where, you know, I had to really think about this. Aaron Donald or J.J. Watt. Aaron Donald or J.J. Watt. Like I said, these guys have been, you know, absolutely dominant at their position. You got J.J. Watt, who played a lot of the end, although he played in that 3-4. You got Aaron Donald, who played in the 3-4, and he played in 4-3. Both of these guys have just been absolutely dominant. When you just look at, you know, their accomplishment, Defensive Players of the Year. Like I said, one of the guys had team success, the other guy didn't have a lot of team success, and I'm talking about Super Bowl opportunities and whatnot. J.J. Watt, and like I said, the injuries that come along with that. Like J.J. Watt is just an inspiration when you're talking about what he's able to do, you know, with the physicality of the game. And like I said, injuries took a toll on him, but this dude, just like his resolve to keep playing even when he does have you know, injuries and whatnot. Like there's no one like J.J. Watt. So just like you still try to you still try to find if you can, you still as a scout, you see if you could find other guy that resemble or can play like him. I mean, some people may say that a guy like Aiden Hutchinson, Max Crosby, these guys play like him. But like I said, J.J. Watt is just a freak of nature and just a powerhouse in their own. So let's look at these stats, all right? So both these guys played about 150 games, okay? The games played 151 for J.J. Watt and 154 with Aaron Donald. Then you have the tackles, 500. Total tackles for the most part. And then you look at the sack numbers. Now, again, the sack numbers are damn near identical. You got J.J. Watt with 114, and then you got Aaron Donald with 111. You have the forced fumbles, 27, and then you have Aaron Donald with 24. Obviously, J.J. Watt it's just a freak of nature, pass defended and whatnot, 20. You got 70 from J.J. Watt, and you got the pass defended for Aaron Donald. It was a little bit, wasn't as big of a defensive lineman as J.J. Watt. And I think if you just look at what he was able to bring with that size, obviously the pass defender is going to be a lot less because obviously with J.J. Watt being a bigger, taller defensive lineman, he was able to do certain things that Aaron Donald wasn't. And then, like I said, you look at the Super Bowls, Aaron Donald being able to win so many awards. The individuals, like both of these guys. One thing I like about J.J. Watt in his career is that this dude played with such physicality as well athleticism. And it's not many players in the game that I could say that they had both equally. That's the crazy part about J.J. Watt's career. It's just, you look at him, this dude he played both aspects, and I'm talking about just as an athlete. When he need to be fast, quick, He need to be athletic. He need to show off his athletic skills. Like, this dude did that. Like, he did exactly that. When he needed to showcase his power and be able to stop the run and you know, go one-on-one with a lot of these big offensive tackles, like JJ Watt was able to do that. He was pretty good in the run defending department. He's pretty good at stopping the run. You look at Aaron Donald. Again, he did not have the necessary size to go with it. But I think if anything about these guys' career, you look at Aaron Donald, he was able to use his athletic gifts, and he trained his ass off, even with the height. And a lot of people thought the height, the size discrepancy with him. I think he still, you know, a lot of people may say he probably overachieved with his size and athleticism. So you just look at JJ Watt, man, just a fucking freak of nature. 6'4", 6'5", 300 and something pounds. And then you got Aaron Donald, who I personally believe was like about 6 feet to 6'2". And I think I'm stretching it with the 6'2", but he's around 6 feet, 200 pounds. And you talk about absolutely cut, ripped. This is Aaron Donald. So both of these guys, you just look at their career, man. I don't think you can go wrong. Their athleticism, their gifts, their physical gifts, that knowledge of the game, the dominance. And I think that's the thing when you look at both of these guys. I don't think you can go wrong. I don't think you go wrong. So when it all comes down to it, JJ Watt or Aaron Donald, I'm gonna give you my take, and I would love to see what you guys thought. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who left a comment on that short of JJ Watt or Aaron Donald. But this is my take, man. If I was forced to take one of these guys, if not two of these guys, if I was forced to take one of these guys, I'm going with the guy that can stop the run and has an overall talent. And I just got to go with JJ Watt. Now, Aaron Donald, like I said, he's probably one of the most athletically gifted defensive linemen that we've ever seen play on the D-line. And like I said, you can line him up anywhere on that line, and that dude can put up some numbers, and he can dominate. Not as great or not as good stopping the run like JJ Watt, but he was able to make it happen, and he was able to dominate. So this has been my take from your boy Mad Mike. I would love to know what you guys think, and I appreciate everybody for commenting on that short what led to this video. But if you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button, man. More videos to that, and that's all I got to say about that. Peace.